Alright. We're back with our first official video, back on the channel. First of all, I just want to say it is the last day of 2022, and I am recording this on the last day of 2022, and I am uploading this on the last day of 2022, and that's kind of crazy if you think about it. So, today we're going to be going over Fortnite in 2021. We're going to kind of be reflecting, giving our opinions on what we thought of Fortnite this year, and what I hope to see in the coming future for Fortnite. I kind of just want to discuss every season that we've had this year. At minimum, briefly, at maximum, I want to give my general opinions because there is one point where I'm really going to stress about something that I really hope they never do again. So let's get straight into it. Hopefully you enjoy, and yeah, let's just jump in. We're going to be starting with Chapter 2, Season 5, as that is the season we were in during the beginning of this year. So Chapter 2, Season 5, also known as Season 15, was the 15th season in Fortnite Battle Royale that started on December 2nd, 2020 and concluded on March 15th, 2021. Although lore-wise, it ended in version 16.00 with the Zero Crisis finale. Its theme revolved around the Zero Point and bounty hunters from different universes and realities with the slogan, "Join the Hunt," in the title Zero Point. So yeah, this was Chapter 2, Season 5. I'm gonna kinda discuss this a little bit. So I think the opening was great. The first update of this season was pretty fun. We had some cool map changes. I like the sand tunneling, even though it was gone for like a large majority of the season due to bugs. And the battle pass was pretty strong. I did enjoy a lot of that. But after this, we didn't really get that much content throughout the entire season. It was just kind of, let me see here. Roughly 107 days of just pure nothing, from my standpoint and from how I viewed it. Let's see. New locations: Stealthy Stronghold, Hunter's Haven, Colossal Coliseum, Salty Towers, Butter Barn, the Zero Point, Flood. Okay, so those are just landmarks. But yeah, and then it removed the Fortilla, the Ruins, and Stark Industries in upstate New York. So anything that was in Season 4 of Chapter 2 was completely removed. I would say the start of the season was pretty good, but it kind of ended on a weak note. We did get the Zero Crisis finale, which I associate with Season 5 rather than Season 6, but overall, I think the season was a little bit boring, and it kind of started a trend of, let's only change the center of the map, which I'm not a big fan of. I don't like when Epic Games only changes like one area of the map, and I hope that they don't do that going forward into Chapter 3 and they experiment with changing other areas of the map, you know? Yes, the center is where a lot of people might enjoy going, but that doesn't mean they want to go there, and you gotta have some uniqueness. Of course, Chapter 3 is a little bit different, so let's just hope that they decide, hey, let's go with something different this time, and that's all we can really do is hope. Overall, Season 5, it was just okay. I think the Battle Pass was good, but other than that, you know, there wasn't that much content, and Season 5 just it wasn't the greatest. It really truly was not the greatest. Okay, moving on, we are going to now be discussing Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 6, also known as Fortnite Primal. So let me just read this whole thing here. Chapter 2 Season 6, also known as Season 16, was the 16th season of Fortnite Battle Royale that started on March 16th, 2021 and ended on June 8th, 2021. Its title and slogan is Primal, and the theme revolves around wildlife as the island turns wild and plunges into a primal age, changing most of the loot pool into primal and makeshift weapons. I would like to discuss this in depth, the most in depth. This is, in my personal opinion, was the worst season of Fortnite to date. First of all, at the start of the season we had downgraded weapons and we had the new crafting introduced. I wasn't a big fan of crafting. I'm actually okay with them removing it this season, and it didn't really change the game up that much after this season. But during this season, the whole meta was basically revolved around this whole crafting mechanic, which I just didn't enjoy. I didn't like having to get fucking downgraded weapons and then having to break cars just to get better weapons. Because I'm gonna be real, the primal weapons, they weren't enjoyable to use at all. The primal assault rifle just didn't have first shot accuracy, so it was terrible. The primal pistol was horrible. The primal SMG was okay, and I didn't really enjoy shooting the Primal Shotgun all that much. So overall, this season just did not have anything fun. At some point during the season, they added the Recycler, which I remember enjoying for maybe about an hour before realizing how useless it was. And overall, this season just wasn't that fun. The Battle Pass was pretty good. We got Agent Jones finally in the Battle Pass. Battle Pass, really, the only reason I bought it was for Agent Jones and Lara Croft. I don't really use any other skin from the Battle Pass because they're not that good, other than the Rachel Rothida style for Raven. Again, none of them just really stood out to me. Neymar Jr. Was an interesting secret skin. Wasn't too big on him. We did get the Batman Fortnite 0 Point comics. This was the saving grace of the season, and it wasn't even gameplay. It was the 0 Point comics. That was the only good thing about this season, was we got Batman Fortnite 0 Point. I loved Batman Fortnite 0 Point. I loved reading through it. It was an absolute joy to read through, and I hope that we get more of this kind of stuff in the future. Maybe a Fortnite TV show, who knows? Overall, this was the worst Fortnite season of all time. It was just boring. We didn't get much content, and the gameplay just overall sucked. I hope we never go back to a state like this again, where the map just isn't fun. By the way, Boney Burbs was it's terrible. Never, don't even think about bringing Boney Burbs back ever. Epic, please. Okay. Overall, terrible season, but you know, we had to get through it. And then we got to every other season in chapter 2. Well, they were all right, you know, but yeah, man, season 6, terrible. Okay, now we are on to June with chapter 2, season 7. Let's read this thing. Chapter 2, season 7, also known as season 17, was the 17th season of Fortnite Battle Royale that started on June 18th, 2021, and concluded on September 12th, 2021 at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. When the Operation Skyfire event ended, although next season did not begin until 5 a.m. EST September 13th, 2021, the period between the event and the start of Chapter 2 Season 8 is approximately 10 hours and is known as the Rocky Ridge. The title and its slogan is Invasion, and its theme revolves around aliens invading the island. I can't stress this enough. This season was fucking perfect. First of all, at the start of the season, one of my good friends, who commonly goes by Joe, decided to start playing the game, and he loved it. He loves the season. The gameplay was fun. The map was not that good, but at that point I didn't even care about map changes. The gameplay was just fun overall. Excuse me. And overall, the game was actually enjoyable during this point in time. I loved the inflatables, I loved the ray guns, I loved all the high-tech like IO and alien weapons. It was just fun. Flying around in UFOs was fun. The Battle Pass was amazing, dude. That Rick and Morty collab, man. So good. And all of the item shop skins this season were just amazing. And overall, this season, definitely my favorite out of all the Chapter 2 seasons. It's not my favorite season of all time, but out of every Chapter 2 season, season 7 just, oh my god, it hit it out of the park. Epic Games needs to do more stuff like this, in my opinion. I want to say that the game is at its best when it has like these high-tech styled weapons and futuristic stuff. Like, I feel like that's just when the game is the most fun. That might just be me. Yes, this current season that we're in is not very high-tech, and it's a very fun season, but I just want another futuristic season. Okay, maybe I have a bias here, but I absolutely loved Chapter 2 Season 7. It was amazing, and just, beautiful. Just give it a chef's kiss there, man. Just amazing. The end event, Operation Skyfire, it was pretty good. It did get a little bit slow at times, I'll admit. It did kind of drag on after a while, but, you know, at its conclusion, when we saw Kevin and all the other Kevins, and we turned Kevin blue and all that was very fun. That was a very, very, very good event. Overall, I was happy to play in this season. Actually, give it a 10 out of 10, honestly. I'd give this season a 10 out of 10. But yeah, they need to do more stuff like this, Epic. Do more stuff like this, and I believe the game will be good. I firmly believe that. And now we get into the end of Chapter 2. I'm going to kind of make this one a lightning round, because there's not really much to say about this season, in my opinion. But Here we go. Chapter 2, Season 8, also known as Season 18, was the 18th season of Fortnite Battle Royale. The season started at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, about 13 hours after Chapter 2, Season 7's live event, Operation Skyfire, had concluded. It started on September 13th, 2021, and ended on December 4th, 2021 at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the End Chapter 2 live event, ending both Season 8 and Chapter 2. It was originally scheduled to end on December 5th, 2021, but was later changed to be one day early. Fuck, I can't read. The theme is cubed and revolves around the invasion of the island by a group of cubes and how its evil corruption spreads throughout the island, similar to Chapter 1, Season 6, and just in time for the Halloween season. This is also the second shortest season of Chapter 2, which has 82 days, being the first being Chapter 2, Season 3, which has 70 days. It was the 8th and final season of Chapter 2. This season was just okay. I did not hate the season. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. You know, it just kind of happened. I feel like this season was kind of themed around different weapons being added, and just kind of the loot pool, I feel like, is what they were going for instead of the map. And, you know, the map was kind of sad this season. I didn't really care for it at this point. I was just kind of hoping that Chapter 2 was ending so we'd get a new map, and honestly we did, so I mean, it's great. Season 8, Battle Pass was pretty good. I didn't really care for Fabio Sparkle main or some other skins, but it was an alright Battle Pass. It wasn't terrible. I think that my most used skin from that Battle Pass is probably Torin. I just really like Torin, man. I think that she's cool. Overall gameplay, it was just kind of Fortnite. It felt like Fortnite. It didn't really feel like anything else. I kind of wish that the Venom Mythic stayed in the game for a bit longer. I love that thing, but you know, they just had to remove it. Fortnitemares, horrible. I think it was the worst Fortnitemares that we've had. And overall, I think this was just an okay season. There was nothing crazy going on. It was just okay, but I would like to say that it was a good end to Chapter 2. The live event, though, oh my god, I could talk about this for hours, but, you know, I don't think I'm going to actually speak about it all that much for this video, other than it was amazing. It was probably my favorite event of all time. The island flipping, just that cinematic was just, oh my god, it was beautiful. It was just so beautiful, man. Alright. Anyways, we're going to move on to this season, even though we're only 3 or 4 weeks in. I would still like to talk about it because I feel like it's important to touch on it, you know? Okay, so I'm just going to touch on this real quick. I'm really just going to read the description and then do the outro. So, Chapter 3, Season 1, also known as Season 19, is the 19th season of Fortnite Battle Royale. It's the first season of Chapter 3. The season started at 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time after Chapter 2, Season 8's live event at the End, Chapter 2, had concluded. It started on December 5th, 2021, and will end on March 19th, 2022. The theme is flipped, turning Chapter 2 island upside down and revealing a new world, which is fully unveiled during the end. This season's really fun. That's about all I have to say. Yeah, Winterfest is great. Anyways, I'm gonna end this video here by saying, I would say Fortnite needs to do more interesting things. I think they need to change the map a lot more, and they need to do more stuff with loot pool like they're doing this season. Overall, the game is at a fun spot right now, and I do hope that they continue to update it. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoy your day today. I hope that you all spend some time with family, and I hope that you all, overall, just have a good year. Happy New Year's, and I will see you in 2022. Goodbye.